All right, what's going on, everybody? This is going to be the weekly recap for this week. This is the week that ends on June 14th. Today's the 13th, but I took the final setups today. Um, wasn't wasn't anything crazy this week. Let me look back at my trades here. On the 10th, I took a long position that was the live trading video for 350 in profit. Yesterday, or not yesterday, rather Tuesday, I took a four contract long position that ended up being a loss before I could add the other half of my position, and that was a $92 loss. And then today was interesting. I had didn't trade the open necessarily. I was really looking for that opportunity between 10 and 11, and it looks like the short definitely would have been better here had I caught it at the beginning of the hour. But once I saw this sell off into this 4 hour fair value gap, and then almost immediately, right around 10:30, saw that bounce, and then took a long position at the break of the candle here. And it ended up moving up enough in a short period of time that I took both halves of my position initially right there, and I got trailed out right here at this red candle for a break-even trade. I actually think I trailed enough to cover the commission on that too, and then initially I was like, all right, maybe it's done. And then when I saw this happen again, it trailed into this fair value gap that was here, and then bounced right out of it. So I was like, all right, well, I guess maybe it'll play out. Did the same thing, added both halves, and ended up getting trailed out again. And then at that point, I kind of realized, all right, the market's just kind of opened up a little bit of a wider range right here as it trails sideways inside of this 4 hour fair value gap, which still might end up holding up. Doesn't really look like it though at this point. It's kind of progressively made lower highs since I've been stopped out of my positions. But that second position was a loss as well. It was, I think, I don't remember what I initially risked. It had to have been like $100, but it was an $87 loss for the day. Minus, I think I had maybe like $12 or $13 profit that I got trailed out on the first position. But the first position did go, it went, I think, about $300 in profit. And my original target would have just been, these highs over here. Would have been a great trade had it been able to actually, obtain the amount of demand needed to move the price that high. But it happens. Not a red week, but eh, I think, let's see, 350. Let me do the math really quick here. 350 minus 92 minus 87, so $171 for the week. Um, it's better than Red Week, so not really complaining. Um, just gonna be looking to catch more of these setups. I don't think these were bad positions to take, especially with the high time frame being what it was. And now it just kind of looks like it's going to be inside of this little consolidation range, maybe until the afternoon, maybe 1 o'clock. We'll see some more volume come in. Now, whether or not that's going to push the price higher or lower, I'm not really too sure. But that's going to be it for this week. Going into next week, I did technically push it a little bit with this re-entry, add another setup, but since the first trade was break even, and the my bias was still sort of getting confirmed here when I entered again. I It looked like a viable setup, and to be honest, it definitely was. It just didn't happen this time. Um, but yeah, that's gonna do it. Not really changing anything for next week. I'm happy with the way I managed my positions this week. Happy with the way that I waited for more confluence. Waited for Now that I'm waiting for at least a sweep of liquidity on the 1 hour time frame. I do think it's helping me get help. It's helping me get on the right side of trades more often. It helps me uh, be more in sync with the market when the market's moving. Obviously not today, But I do feel like I witnessed a lot of moves happen that I previously would have been trapped in, just because I was taking much smaller time frame breaks of structure. So if I saw a break of structure on a 5 minute or sometimes even a 1 minute, sometimes I would just take that, and there wouldn't be all that much confluence to it. But I definitely feel much better about how I'm entering positions this week. And I plan to do the same thing next week. I'll probably do another live trading video. Uh, yeah, and that'll be it. So I wish you guys all good luck in your trading. I hope you're doing the things that you need to do in order to bring about the success that you want and all those great things. We're finally getting some sort of a bounce now. But yeah, this looks like a much wider range that we're having here. Haven't even really touched this bearish fair value gap on the 5 minute. But that's how it goes. So I'll see you guys all next week, and I hope you have a good weekend.